guys are really close in their paragliders. Look, there's one guy here, and the other guy's up kind of through the trees here. Here he comes. It almost looks like this guy's gonna land right on the path. At least he kind of zigged out of the way, but he must be pretty experienced, because I would have crashed into the tree. Hopefully my sandals can handle this little bit of a grade here. There's not very much tread left on these old... Oh, there he is right above. Wow. Yeah, he's been doing this a while. Look at that. That was a precision landing. Very good. I'll get out of the way so his chute doesn't land on me. Here comes the other guy. I've never seen these guys so close. I bet you he can land right where this guy was. I think these two guys are buddies. You can tell they've been doing this a long time. Probably lots and lots of them. They're dressed for it. It is a little cooler. It's plus 21 out right now, but with the little bit of humidity, it's almost 70% humidity out, and the sea breeze, it's cooler. A couple more degrees cooler and I'd find it a little cold maybe, especially wearing this, which is just my t-shirt and shorts. Everybody else is wearing jackets and pants and everything, but I want to you know, enjoy it. I'm going down to the beach to put my foot in the water. If I can get, I'm sure I can get onto the beach. There's a bit of a wall separating the beach, but I'm sure there's a way through up here, just so I can go dip my toe. The old Black Sea's a little wavy this morning, or this afternoon, this morning. So yeah, and there's only a little bit of wind, so you can really, you know, kind of imagine why they call this a dangerous sea when it's storming out. Anyway, just gonna wander down here and turn it back on when I get a little closer. There's a guy holding a seagull, and up here goes out on the water, and then yeah, there's a nice little entry point here. It looks like there might be stairs, maybe. Yeah, so let's go down here, and that brings us to the beach. And now we're only steps away. The sand's pretty, yeah, it's actually really nice sand here. I thought it would be more coarse, but it's just mixed the black sand and the yellow sand, you know, the light colored sand. They're just mixed together. Wow, that's some chop. I wouldn't want to be sea kayaking or anything today. There's a guy windsurfing over there, but I would never enjoy sea kayaking too much. Still too much waves. This looks like a good enough spot over here for the toe dip. The dip of the toe. Here we go. It's exciting. I know it's exciting for you. It's really exciting for me. Do dorky stuff like this. I'll bet you this stuff just washes right up on my foot. That usually happens when you're trying to get to the water usually comes to you. I'm actually going to take off my sandals for a sec. Try not to, you know, get my feet all messed up. Here we go. And there we go. Look at that. I've dipped my toe in the water. Actually, it's nice water. It is. It's not nearly as cold as I was made to believe. The local guy, told him I wanted to do this, and he's like, oh, that's cold. Well, I said for swimming, I said, is it cold? He said, yeah. But no, this is nice, especially if you get into it and swam around, you'd feel good. It's just, you might need to be a pretty strong swimmer to to make it through here, and I don't know, you know, about riptides and stuff. I'm sure they're around. So yeah, anyway, it's a nice nice day. Still a nice day. You can tell we're getting into autumn. And there's the stairs we just came down, or not the stairs we came down the pathway. There's some stairs you can go up a little quicker. Very nice. The Black Sea, not so black. Actually looks more green today. But again, I don't think that's, like, I've explained why the Black Sea is called that. It just looks like a normal sea. The little, this bell here has a little history. It was the ship bell of the steamer Rodina. And the Rodina was built in 1922. And made it all the way to 1941 when it ran into an underwater mine and sunk, and everybody died. But there's some divers went and recovered in 2017. So a little history. It's kind of cool. Today my Airbnb host is going to take me on a little venture to a town called Sozopol. I hope I said that right. So yeah, I'm just getting ready to go. In about 10 minutes we're going to take off, and he's going to drive me out there, and I told him I'd pay the gas. Yeah, so go on a little road trip today and see what we can find. Exited the vehicle, and here's a nice Catholic church. This looks a little bit newer. What's this? There's some old ruins here.
That's the old fortress, man. That's how it goes with that. The entrance was here.
So this is, who would have built this fortress?
Oh, maybe. No, there's something else. Right there.
So these walls here are part of the fortress here on the left, but this is not in English, so
yeah,
our friend Vito will have to tell me what's going on with this. Christian cemetery,
that's
10th to 14th century AD.
7 centuries before Christ, before Christ, to 17th century. So that's a long time before Christ.
Wow.
Two main elements are presented at the fortifications Sozopol.
Yeah.
Late Antique, 4th, 6th century, and middle century, 6th, 19th.
Wow. So
there's a second.
This picture is not these, right? This is different than these are down here.
That's the one.
Is this?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is saying 10th to 14th century AD is what these would be, and it's saying it's a Christian cemetery.
That's the ceramics.
And the ceramics are super old. These are 7th to 6th BC, so that's a long, really old. I wonder, can we see those ceramics somewhere? Are they here?
Yeah, they're in the.
Are they in the museum?
Here in the museum, yeah, it's supposed to be inside.
Okay, well, maybe we can peek in the museum in a little bit here. That's some pretty old pottery. And then this is the
walls.
These are the walls here.
Those are the second ones. The first ones were here, but they were so old, like before the Christ. So the second ones were here, you know.
And then these were rebuilt after Christ.
No, that was the second wall. There's the two fortifications.
Oh, okay. Nice. I love this old building here too. This has got to be really old. I love that.
Yeah,
oh, there's an ambulance
like that.
Yeah, I love Europe, especially Eastern Europe. There's so much history. Well, all of Europe. I shouldn't say that. I mean, Western's just more expensive and you kind of get a bit of attitude from some of the countries, but because they just get so much tourists over the years. But
that's exactly how they live here.
yeah, this reminds me of Old Town in Plovdiv. A very tight road or sidewalks and stuff, roads.
Yeah, the style of the house.
Oh, this one's a lot more wooden style. No, really very little brickwork. This, but well kept.
Look at the small streets.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I'm glad you brought me here today. Look at the weather. Like, you really couldn't ask for a better day for this.
Oh, you just go and then compare it to the silver. I'm just serious.
If I could literally go to the weather people, or the weather gods, and say, this is exactly the kind of day I want, the temperature I want, this would be it. It's
Yeah,
about 24 degrees and sunny, no wind.
Oh, I'll grab a beer.
And Vito's gonna have a beer. I'm not ready myself yet, but definitely good to have a little bit of a beer. There's a puppy dog and his master walking, having a little walk. Oh wow, look at these.
Yeah, these are all
These are kinda cool.
made local.
They're lamps, they're ceramic lamps. I think these are ceramic, aren't they?
Wood.
Huh?
Wood.
No, this
What is it?
ceramic. They do have a wooden look to them, just the way they're designed. Hey, kitty. Kitty on the prowl. Well, lots of cats here, and Vito tells me they love the cats around because they keep the rats away, which is a bonus. Look at this, everyone. I love these types of ruins.
That's a medieval church.
Yes, medieval stuff is
can just see
awesome. So, middle of the 10th century to the 17th century.
Before Christ.
The ruins of residential buildings from the classic
5th, 6th
Hellenistic
century
period.
before Christ.
Yeah, that it was built over top of the older ruins,
of
right?
course. But there was like always inhabitants here. I mean, for so many years.
Yeah, there's a lot of history. Lot of history here. It's nice to have some of these old ruins still up, so you can go in and have a look at them. Wow, look at this old stone. Yeah, these were built a long time ago. It looks like they put additions on them, like this looks newer.
Yeah.
This archway. Right.
This is the original below that line.
Yeah, you can see
the
it.
entire Europe. You can see the entire. Well, you can see that whole.
Yeah,
thing,
look at how weathered that is. Wow.
Yeah, that's from the south. Is happening. Like,
And even the grout, like you can see how far it goes in, where the waters have made its way through over time. Old buildings. This is the brick mixed with the wood, and then they've got the more pure wood. This one looks newer here. This part anyways is all built new. And down the sidewalk. Oh, nice. Place if you want to get some heavy knickknacks to drag around.
go in there. Go.
Oh, this little guy here.
Yeah,
It's a Hobbit church.
It's not because it's buried beneath.
Oh, okay.
It's old one.
It's like an underground church.
No, it's over the years have been built and
Oh,
built.
look at the little door.
Jesus Christ. It's buried. It's beneath, but they never digged it out.
So how big is the church down there?
Probably with the same size. You know, just one small one. Just
Very small amount of people. An intimate gathering.
in the 19th century house built.
Nice.
You're on the top of the. You have to see that's progress right there.
Okay, yeah, you can see Burgess from here. Oh, really close.
Maybe we should walk.
That's okay. People don't mind seeing a Bulgarian guy in the video.
Like a mass.
I'm gonna zoom in on your ass, man, and show all the girls.
There's one house for sale up there.
Yeah, there you go. You'd like to buy a property here, up and coming. Might be a deal there for you, Vito.
Oh.
You should maybe take that number down. I've got it on film if you need it. Yeah, honestly, like I could easily like stay here for a couple days too.
That's a dentist shop. It's too boring. Nothing's going on.
Ah, that's true. But if you just want to maybe read or do some video editing, you know, you just want some, or you're an artist or something, this would be a great place to come and just be, you know, just eat and sleep and drink a little and
Oh yeah, it's peace. If you want the peace.
not have too many people around. So, no, that's good. There's a little church coming up on our right. Hey, this town likes its little churches. This one's about 4 times the size of the last little church we looked at, but it's still pretty small. Maybe get 5 or 10 people in here plus the preacher, and then down here you can just walk right down to the Black Sea because it surrounds the entire island except for one little strip. So it's not an island. It would be, but it's I don't know. Is that called a small peninsula, or is there another word? To look that up. I think peninsula is like means, you know, joined by one little piece of land, but the rest is surrounded by water. I'll have to look that up, just make sure I'm correct. The old streets, and then look at this. It's this old part of the fort or the wall surrounding the city back in the day. You can smell the minerals and the salt from the Black Sea. It's nice. Oh yeah, and there's a little restaurant down here. People are enjoying their lunch. Very nice. Oh wow, look at all the volcanic rock down here. It's really pretty. There's that island that he was telling me about. It looks like there's really just a single building and a lighthouse. There's no way the GoPro will be picking that up, I'm pretty certain. Oh, I can actually even see jellyfish in the water from here. Pretty good sized jellyfish. I can't remember what there's 2 species of jellyfish here. So oh, there's a guy fishing. We'll walk down on the volcanic rock. Why not? It's got good grip for my shoes here. But yeah, wow. If he's having any luck today. And then there's like some steps, some older steps and whatnot, kind of just going all through the volcanic rock over there.
Oh.
Yeah, just on the back side of the city here by the back side of these buildings here along the Black Sea. It's nice and clear down there. I mean, if you went snorkeling or something, you'd probably be able to see some pretty good stuff here.
Yes. People are living here.
Yeah, the rust on their old air conditioners there. This almost looks like a set from an old Western movie, this particular building here. Some more steps going down. here by the water, and then follows that path back out that way. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful down here.
That's again a wall.
Oh yeah, there's some old ruins on top of it.
Somebody lost somebody. Nina.
Yeah.
Nina.
Nina had a bad day one day down here somewhere for some reason.
Yeah.
So their family's still remembering her.
No, it's a long story. The guy was drunk one day and fucked with a woman that was named
Nina.
Nina. And ever since he made it and waiting for her for 7 years now.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful. It's a story that I just made up.
That's Vito's version of the story. I don't know if it's true.
Oh, that's an old one. Oh no, he just busted out the door because he got drunk, you know, just like.
That's a strong man. He made a big mess out here. Yeah, they broke into the wall there so they could get in there at some point. So I'm thinking this is more of just the fort wall that they had to guard the city way back.
Yep. And that was a church here.
And a church.
Yep.
Huh. It's good to put the church right behind the wall so you protect it.
And who's gonna attack you for this?
And back in the day, you know, it was all about religion and stuff, so churches were one of the things I'm sure they'd go after if, you know, an invading country came in. Go and blow up the churches. Just terrible, but that's history for you. Of course, different religions. Some religions don't respect other religions, right? So they come in, blow up their temples or religious monuments, and then they build their own on top of it.
The beach.
Oh, that water looks really pretty, how it's sparkling from the sun. This guy in his boat.
So we're going about the walls. You know?
Oh yeah, you can see the a lot more of the fortified walls as we're walking along here. There's lots of ruins.
Oh, here's a wild one.
Oh yeah,
Same tree.
pomegranate. So you must be able to get some pretty cheap pomegranate juice here, since they have it growing everywhere. I haven't seen any pomegranate juice yet, but I just might have not looked in the right place. But yeah, look at that. And then there's a nice beach. It's the town beach or city beach here. This must be kind of the main one.
No.
No?
No, on the other side there's a bigger one.
Oh, there's an even bigger one on the other side, but this one looks like, you know, there's a couple shops and stuff here, so I imagine the locals and tourists
That's
come
where
to
we
use
came
this.
from.
Oh, okay. So we were just up on the back side of that, just at the start of the beach when we walked in. And Kitty having a siesta. There's the old walls here. You can see they run all along this and then sort of cut off a little bit, but then start up again. There's quite a bit of them. So this is the southern fortress wall and tower. And then you can go inside of here, I think, for a tour in the summertime. It's closed today. And probably go right up into the tower. Be my guess. Those some more panoramic stairs leading back down towards the rocky beach. And then a little pass through. I love these tower, you know, fortress. They had, obviously they just blasted or knocked right through it and then built this little bridge, but it's really cool walking through here. Little window. That water looks really inviting right now. Really inviting. And I did actually, I put my foot in the water the other day, or yesterday. It was nice temperature. I could quite comfortably swim in that. It's not as bath warm as somewhere like Asia or Thailand, you know, where it's, you know, almost bath warm. But it's definitely not like the Pacific, where it's cold year-round to get in there. Hello.
That's a small beach.
Yeah, private beach.
Oh, look at the coral there.
Yeah, nevermore. Nevermore. So I pulled an amateur move. I was just at getting to the end of the Sozopol video. I had a little bit more footage to cover. This battery ran out and I had a backup, but unfortunately my backup battery had no juice. So my lesson today learned is take more than one backup battery. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. Very soon I'll have another video up and running, and hope to see you then.